Hello to the whole world. Just so you know, folks, we're doing exercise 4.15 today. So I'm not sure, to be honest, how many solutions I'm gonna have, but we'll see. So this is it right here. You can read it through yourself. I'll scroll down. Right. Here are sample runs too. Okay, so let me simply read it through for you guys. Okay, they saying the international standard letter / number mapping found on the telephone is shown below, right? So we gotta write a program that prompts the user to enter a letter and displays its corresponding number. As you can see, these are the sample runs, right? Okay, what I decided to do though is to just give out a solution and then walk you guys through it. I've already wrote a program, so I'll simply go through it line by line. Okay, everyone knows this part where we create a scanner. Here we simply prompt the user to enter a letter and we keep that letter on our variable called user input. This right here, it simply validates our user input. It checks if our length is equals to 1. Again, folks, remember, I'm a person, I make mistakes. Probably I messed up somewhere, somehow. I don't want you to think I'm giving you guys incorrect solutions. Sometimes a mistake could be something that it's not like. Sometimes it could be like, you knew maybe your solution, right? Only to find that maybe you had you mistyped something. You see, for instance, this over here, this is .next, right? It works. You'll see, you guys, it works. However, it is not the best. It is not the right thing. Oh God, why can I pronounce words right? Anyways, however, it is not the best move, I guess, to use .next. .next line would be more appropriate in this case. But anyways, I will show you guys it works, right? It's just that it won't take care of some cases, right? Okay, let's continue. In fact, this is the main reason why I decided to simply just these if-else statements. They would have been too time consuming if I had to write it through you guys. So basically what I did is I created a variable, a bytes variable, which will simply hold numbers 1, 2 up to 9, right? Because those are the corresponding values for all different letters, right? Okay, so it's number is a corresponding value for all different letters. Okay, so here I'm checking if my user input, that single character, is A. So if it's A, B, if it's A or B or C, regardless of its type, by type I mean lowercase or uppercase, I simply update my number variable. So as you can see here, I'm checking if my character is A, and if it is A, I'm checking if it's A. I'm also checking if it's A or B or C. I also check if it's lowercase a, if it's lowercase b. I also check that. I'm also saying if it's lowercase c, right? simply saying my number is 2. Likewise for D, E, F, I'm checking the uppercase letters and also the lowercase letters, right? The very same thing applies for G, H, and I, right? I'm checking the uppercase letters and also the lowercase letters. Again, very same thing applies for J, K, L. I'm doing one and the same thing. However, my number will be assigned a value of 5 in that case. The idea is the same, you guys, for all of these, or for all of these different cases. And then lastly, what I'm saying here at the bottom, I'm basically checking if my number is not 0, because at first we instantiated our number to be 0, right? So if it's not 0, then we know that our number is some number between 1 and 9 inclusively. However, if our number is still 0, then we would know that our input is invalid. That should be it for this tutorial, you guys. Let me just try to put different numbers here, and just so you know, there's something that I want to point out. Okay, let's try something like E. So E is 3. Small letter E is also 3. Let's try R. R is 7. Let's try Z now. Z is supposed to be 9, because it seems like things work as expected. Check this out now. If I go something like let's see. Make sure you enter exact one character. It seems like I took care of cases where we've got let me try. That wasn't on purpose. Let me try some, because I want something that won't work. Something like let's try W and then put. You see, this is the reason. Now you see, even though we're entering something like this, what it does is our program only retrieves the letter W. It doesn't take into consideration other letters, D, right? So what we want to do in that case, that's why I told you guys that println is the right way of doing it, right? To read everything in a line, right? And once you do that, you continue with your processing. So now let's see whether or not this would work. Again, it won't. It definitely won't. In fact, I was trying to point out that when should you use .next and when you shouldn't, right? So that should be it for this tutorial, you guys. See you on the next one. Cheers, I'm gone.